What's up, polished friends? I'm Summer if you're new here, or Always Polished Life on Instagram. And in this video, I'll be unboxing the Maniology Mani by Me box from November 2024. Keep watching, I'll show you. The Mani by Me box comes in this brown box that fits in a standard mailbox, and the first items in the box are the explanation cards, giving us a description of the theme of the box and an example of nail art we can do with it, with step-by-step instructions on how to recreate. Next is the contents of the box, wrapped in paper and secured by a maniology sticker. The early release polishes are on top of this box, followed by this month's bonus item, which I'll show a little bit later. I have a lot of thoughts on this one. Maniology includes a helpful stamping guide in case you're new to stamping, and we also get a sticker. Lastly, we have the 2 exclusive stamping plates. These are never released to the public, only Mani by Me subscribers, and once they sell out, they're gone. Okay, let's take a closer look at this month's items, starting with the polish, and both polishes this month are stamping polishes. The theme of this box is a gingerbread house, like the ones made at Christmas. Here's mine from last year. I don't know, I thought it was cute. But back to the polishes. This month's polishes are marshmallow, a soft off-white, and cookie crumbs, a cool toned brown. All right, let me swatch them for you. Here's marshmallow, and keep in mind as I swatch these are stamping polishes, so they are thicker than regular polish. Stamping polishes can still be worn as a manicure, but they're more prone to chipping quickly due to their thickness. And here's cookie crumbs. The maniology brush isn't really desirable for polishing, and the thick formula is slightly streaky, but again, these are stamping polishes, not so much manicure wearing polishes. Both of these polishes are opaque on that second coat, but with the thickness of the polishes, I'm not surprised. I'll do some stamping with marshmallow a little later, but for now, let's look at our bonus item. This month's bonus item is a clear, white reflective powder appropriately named Frosting. Frosting comes complete with an applicator, but an eyeshadow applicator works well with these powders as well. I am personally not a huge fan of powders due to their messiness, but I'll show you how to apply the powder using a stamper in a few minutes. For now, let's move on to the exclusive stamping plates, looking at MXM 139 first. This plate not only has full nail designs, but also has French tip designs. Regular French tips are not my jam, but decorative French tips are something I can appreciate. I really like these sprinkle-like French designs. We also have a few smaller detail stamps that mimic the full nail stamps found on this plate. Moving over to MXM 140, this plate is a mixture of full nail designs, layered stamping designs, and some cute candy features. Looking at the full nail designs first, these are designed to be stamped over one another. For example, the top row is stamped first, followed by the bottom row being stamped over the consecutive design for some easy layered stamping. Layered stamping really helps the design have more depth. We then have some cookie shapes with the same layered stamping layout, only this time the first step is below the second step. I really like this Gingerbread House store, and this drink looks cozy and delicious. We're also given some frosting pieces and candy items. This plate is making my sweet tooth wake up. As promised, let's play around a little. I'm painting my nail with 2 coats of cookie crumbs, and when it's almost dry but still tacky, I'm going to add the powder. I dip the applicator in the powder enough to gain some of the contents onto it. Then I take my stamper and gently pat the powdered applicator on it so that the powder transfers to the stamper. I repeat this step as my nails are long right now, and I want to make sure I put enough powder on the stamper to cover my whole nail. Then I place the stamper on my nail, lining up the powder just as I would a stamp. Now I'm going to use marshmallow to stamp this design over the powder. I have an okay pickup, not the greatest. And I place my stamp on the nail, but because of the powder, it doesn't stick 100%. Now, we're supposed to leave the nails like this without a top coat, and I'm going to show you why. When I place my smudge-free top coat over the design, the powder basically dissolves or melts and the frosty effect is gone. It's for this reason I don't think this product is practical, because what's going to happen when you wash your hands? The powder will be ruined. So this is really just a look for a few hours, I guess, and hopefully you don't have to go to the bathroom during that time. I don't know. This powder is not for me, just like the flocking powder from the last month's box. So what do you think of this month's Mani by Me box? Is it a hit or miss for you? For me, I think it's a miss. Even though I did like a few of the designs, I think the stamping polishes are drab, and like I just ranted, I am not a fan of the powder. But thanks for hanging out with me. Connect with me in between videos on Instagram at alwayspolishedlife. Until next time, stay polished, my friends.